Thank you, Alec and Melissa, and thanks to all of you on the call today. You know, we are the local search association. We represent the Yellow Pages industry. With us today is Matt Krug of Yellow Book, one of our association members. He's an environmental relations manager. If you have a technical question about recycling phone books, I bet that Matt will know the answer. I want you to know that for sustainability, we're doing very well. A phone book is 100% recyclable, but we know that there is no point to deliver a phone book to someone who does not want one. So for us, the current state of recycling is very positive, but we want to do more to reduce waste. Next slide, please. Thanks. What we care about are people buying local. We have a favorite saying about some of our advertisers. Their office is often a pickup truck with a toolbox and a cell phone. The people who take care of your lawn, clean your gutters, clean your carpets, they are found in the phone book. The only ad they may take out all year long will be in the Yellow Pages. Truly, the mom and pop shops, the local businesses that line your main streets are who we promote. When they take out an ad, that ad will often be in a printed book, an internet site, and a mobile app. All we care about is that it gets found. Next slide, please. Thanks. As you see, a phone book has a life cycle that is circular. We can use old phone books to make new phone books. As I mentioned before, a phone book is 100% recyclable. Much of the paper we use is from leftover wood chips. The inks, dyes, and glues we use, all environmentally friendly. You can put a phone book right into the recycle bin. But what we think is important is that we reduce the number of phone books we print to only those that are being used. And next slide, please. One way we reduce waste is by shrinking the size of phone books. As you see, this directory went from 9 by 11 to 7 by 9. Also, right on the cover, we let people know about yellowpagesoptout.com. This is our consumer choice website, which I'll talk about later. This is how we're going to reduce waste, and we need your help. This is a great graph. As you can see, we have a recycling rate of 71.6%. Soda cans are under 50%, so are glass containers. Our rates could certainly be higher. We'd like it to be higher, but it's a good rate, especially when you compare it to other products. This is why for phone books, reducing waste is what we stress. Next slide, please. Thanks. The EPA looked at paper in the municipal waste stream. They found that phone books made up only 0.3%. Then in the most recent report, the EPA found that phone books were such a small part of the waste stream that they stopped counting us as our own category. We're now grouped in with newsprint and other papers. So a phone book may look like a lot of paper, but it's only delivered once a year. So when you compare it to other paper products, we're very small. So I mentioned before that since we have such a high recycling rate, we're really focusing on reducing waste. So, you know, look, many customers still use a phone book, but for those that don't, we have a great way that you can reduce waste by opting out. So this is our website, yellowpagesoptout.com. It's free to users. It's free to states and cities. It's nationwide, and it's industry-wide. 167 published participate, and that's almost the entire industry. It's a one-stop shop. You simply enter your zip code. It shows you what phone books you would get. If you want to opt out of some of them or all of them, you can. It's a very simple process. For your help at Keep America Beautiful, we are definitely grateful. As you can see, the KAB logo is in the bottom right-hand corner, and we thoroughly value this partnership. So we need your help in promoting this site so we can reduce waste.
I actually have a question for Jean about the phone book recycling. Someone asked, I find that telephone books are recycled as mixed paper along with just about everything else on my curbside. So how does opting out of the program provide a better option for telephone book recycling?
Well, you know, that's what the point I started making is that there's been a lot of growth in the industry over the past several years because it used to be to recycle a phone book, for example, you would have to cut off the spine of the book to recycle it. The inks and the dyes and the glues that used to be used were not environmentally friendly. So we've come up to this level where we're at, you know, at the highest level of recyclability that it can go right in the blue bin, and you have a large majority of the country that has access to single-stream recycling either at the front of their homes or at a nearby center. So what we want to do is rather than, you know, 66% of people still use the phone book as the printed product. The other third, use our members' internet sites and mobile app sites and so on like that. So rather than having it printed in the first place for then the person to say, well, I don't use this and put it right in the recycling bin, we'd rather lower that threshold so we're not producing the paper in the first place. On the front page, which is not shown here, but the front page to yellowpagesoptout.com, we have a hyperlink to our 2012 sustainability report. It's chock full of good information about the carbon footprint of print directories, as well as some insights into the use of electronic search devices and so on like that. So that's a great source of information. But what I really want to leave you with is our widget. This is a new term that I use. It's that green graphic. It's a hyperlink that you can put on your own website, and then people can go right from your website right to yellowpagesoptout.com. So if any of you have, not just your Keep America Beautiful website, but your city's website, recycling-oriented website, just so people are aware of this, we can spread the message that we do have consumer choice in the industry, that would be very helpful to us. So if you could take down that, it's a little bit long, I'm sorry, but that website address and pass it along to your IT people, we would very much appreciate it. Next slide, please. And of course, for more information, just call me directly, email me directly. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. And again, we have Matt Krug from Yellow Book on the line with us as well. If you have a technical question about phone book recycling, he's here as well. And that's it for me. Thank you.